I'll ask that question later. Now, okay, this is a very interesting question. Okay, so I saw this post from you where you said that nang and like ng is no different from nang, which is nang. You know, there's like a bunch of meme pages on Facebook where they're like nang gang. Like, have maybe you've seen it? No,
Oh
okay.
yes.
Oh, you have seen it. Okay, so like I think like it's hard to explain, but you just know how to use nang and nang. Well, at least traditionally that's how I would use it. But
Well, I know how to actually use them, but I don't follow them. I don't follow it because I have other beliefs.
so you know, I
Well,
think
anyway, continue.
yeah, I think this might be one of your like more. This is one of the most interesting things because you know most people actually think there's a difference between the two. So hold on, open image, a new tab, and then I'm gonna share my screen. Share this. Okay. There it is. You see it?
The old Tagalog thing.
Yeah. So there's no difference between nang and nang. So what
Well, yes,
there really is no difference. But
there
nah, I
is
mean,
really
I'm
no
saying
difference.
but so you can interchange both or is it just nang ng or nang nang?
I actually first and foremost, there is no difference. There is only difference, or rather, we only assume that there is difference because we spell it differently. However, that is only in written language. We don't differentiate them in spoken language. Like some people may say that the use of the ng nang is equivalent to the English of, like bayan ng Cavite
Mm.
or bayan ng whatever.
And nang
And
would
the
be
other,
like you're
the
referring to
for
the object.
verbs like kumain ako ng isda, like those things, they will give those examples. However, those are superficial examples because it doesn't consider how Tagalog as a language works. In Tagalog actually in some studies is grouped into what is called type 3 languages, like the topic and nominative is marked by the same marker called ang, and the accusative and genitive is marked by the same marker called nang, and the locative with sa. So, bayan ng Cavite, kumain ako ng isda. This is actually similar to Hiligaynon, which in their equivalent, it is sang. However, there's some slight difference with they actually differentiate this with sang and sing. However, that's besides the point. But in Hiligaynon, there you can hear some sentences like ginakaon sang ido ang siomay, like the dog ate the siomay. And you can hear something like dakbanwa sang Iloilo. And you can see that sang is being used in the same way as Tagalog slang. And there is no difference. They don't differentiate this by making the other sang SG because they don't. And there is other types of language where the topic, nominative, and genitive, accusative are the same, all marked by the same character or marker. This one of the examples are Ilocano. In Ilocano, if you say like something, ti syudad ti vegan, it is equivalent to ang syudad ng vegan. You can see that ti functions as ang and nang, and they are not making it just different in orthography because that's just how our languages work. We use the same markers. We can use the same markers for different purposes because that's how our languages work. And we cannot just use these people are confused because there's no real difference. Because our authorities are imposing a superficial difference, which is why people are confused.
Okay.
Which is why you can see these meme pages where
Nang
people
nang
are,
gang.
yes, those kinds of pages.
Yeah, that's
And
actually
actually,
hilarious.
the very root cause of this actually stems from that Tagalog had a different orthography, and which is what you've shown.
Okay. But, maybe there's some other language rules, like just about Tagalog that, most people don't know. Maybe you know anything aside from that.
Um, Maybe I can say like the reason this kind of a language trivia the reason why Tagalog's 11 through 19 labing-isa up to labing-siyam is very different from the other numbers is because this is a remnant of a system that is no longer used. Like they are saying my kapat. I forgot the actually terms, but because it's confusing because I'm not using it. But the reason for this is because these are actually sets. They don't this labi actually appears in the second set of something.
All right. It's interesting. Hold on. What are some questions I haven't asked yet?